April 6, 2015, opening day from Safeco Field. And it was the Los Angeles Angels at the Seattle Mariners. And on the mound for the Angels was Jed Weaver. And starting for the Mariners, it was King Felix Hernandez. And the Angels got on the scoreboard first. After Calhoun struck out, Mike Trout came to the plate and he hit a solo shot that made it 1-0 Angels. And then King Felix would end up striking out Pujols and Joyce as he struck out 3 batters in the inning, although he did let up that solo shot. And King Felix would go on to retire the next 9 batters after Mike Trout hit that home run. But in the bottom of the third, Seattle would strike back as Ackley led off with a pop-up, and then Miller flew out. So now there's 2 outs. Austin Jackson came to the plate. He hit a double. And now Seth Smith came up. He hits a triple. So back-to-back extra base hits. And Jackson scored from second on the triple. And it was now a tie game at 1 run apiece. Robinson Cano then came to the plate. He hits a single. And Seth Smith scores. And so now it was 2-1 as the Mariners took the lead. Cruz then grounded into a fielder's choice, and that brought the third inning to a close, but not before the Mariners could take the lead. Then in the bottom of the 5th, Ackley led off with a solo shot, and it was now 3-1 Seattle over Los Angeles. Miller then got a single, and then he moved to second on a wild pitch by Weaver. Austin Jackson flew out, and then Seth Smith came to the plate, and he hit a ground rule double that would score Miller, and it was now 4-1 Seattle. King Felix was lights out after that home run by Trout, and the final score would end up being 4-1 as Seattle would hold on. Fernando Rodney would come in the 9th inning to close things out for the Mariners. He did allow a walk to Pujols, but then he got Joyce to ground into a fielder's choice and Freeze to hit into a double play. And so Rodney gets the save, and the winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez. He gets a win in his first start of the season. Jed Weaver is responsible for the loss for Los Angeles. Felix Hernandez pitched 7 innings in this game, allowed just 1 earned run, that solo shot to Trout. He only allowed 2 hits in the game. He allowed 1 base on balls and struck out 10 batters. Farquhar pitched 1/3 of an inning, allowed 2 hits, and then Furbush came in, pitched 1/3 of an inning, and got a strikeout. Smith pitched 1/3 of an inning, and he got a strikeout as well. And as I said, Fernando Rodney pitched the 9th inning. He picked up the save. He didn't allow any hits. He did allow 1 walk. He led off, with a walk to Pujols, but then he got out of the jam, getting Freeze with that double play. And so Rodney picks up the save. Hernandez with the win. Weaver with the loss. He pitched 6 innings, allowed 8 hits and 4 earned runs, and struck out 1 batter. Ramos came in to pitch the 7th. He allowed 2 hits, 1 base on ball, and struck out 2 batters. And Salas pitched the 8th for Los Angeles and didn't allow any hits or any earned runs. But in this game, Miller was 2 for 3. And Seth Smith was 3 for 3 with 2 RBI. Jackson was 2 for 4 with a run. And Cano was 1 for 4 with an RBI. And for Los Angeles, Mike Trout 1 for 4. So he had that solo shot, but he struck out 3 times in this game. And Ibar and Iannetta were the only other Angels to get hits, other than Gio Vatella also got a hit, and they were all 1 for 3. And those were the only 4 batters to get hits, as it was 4 hits for the Angels. And the only extra base hit was that solo shot by Trout. Seth Smith had a double and a triple in this game, and Ackley had a home run, and those are the extra base hits for the Mariners. So the final score in this one, Seattle 4, Los Angeles 1.